Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Synovia Tech Talks show. My name is Jonathan Reynolds, and I am your host for today, and probably the only host you'll ever see on Synovia Tech Talks. So today we're going to take a look at DIY macro keypads and keyboards. This idea, I got this idea from a video that I saw on YouTube called Too Many Keyboards. Now, for my needs, I only need a keypad, because that gives you about 44 different possibilities for macros. And then macros within the macros. But I still have the keyboard to demonstrate that this method works with almost any device, even a spare mouse. Now, first of all, I've been digging hours and hours just to get this together. Just to get all of the commands I needed to get this done. It's a strenuous process, so I've developed a script that is supposed to help with this. Now, it's good to a certain point, but then the script needs some help beyond that. And if you can contribute in any way, my script will be listed in the description below the video, listed on GitHub. And I will upload the latest version here soon. And while I am pulling that up, I'd also like to say a huge thanks to all the people who have helped me out with this, or the many websites that are out there. They are nice. If you ever have a question on tutorials, use your resources. Search for examples. This is the only way I've learned. Surprisingly, the only way I've learned if, then statements in bash. If, fee, whatever they call it. So, let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and run it, close this out. This simple wizard will help you to enable your second keyboard to be a macro keyboard. Before you begin, make sure your second keyboard is not messed up like this. Okay. If you have these stupid extendable cables, always be careful how you use them. Because once you do what I just did, they may never be the same. So anyway, let's go ahead and hook this in here to the computer. I'm going to move the big keyboard out because our example is going to be with the keypad. So let's go ahead and get it hooked in. My USB strip here. Power it up. Interesting. There we go. Lights on, meaning this keyboard is working. It already assumes there's a numpad, numlock. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit OK. Copy correct device ID for second keyboard from list. The list that's going to pull up is a document. What you want to do is find the most fitting description. Like this is going to say virtual core pointer ID. You want to copy that ID number. So I'm going to scroll all the way over because I know what I'm looking for. USB compliant keypad, ID 21. Just copy that to your clipboard. Close it out. It'll say input device number 21 is disabled. Click OK. Find the name of the correct device and copy the event number next to sysrec, which, for example, write. Interesting. So I'm going to scroll all the way down. I've got USB compliant keyboard, sysrq, event 22, so we'll just copy that 22 again. Most times it won't line up. They'll be a little bit different between the two here. Copy that. Press all keys on the keyboard that will be used. Remember the order of the number buttons pressed. Now this is where everything in the realm of, well, it should work comes in. Where'd it go? So that's my issue. It needs a timeout to where display, create the file. Unfortunately, can't do that. So we're going to go ahead and go into Documents again, launch it again. This time in our terminal. Okay. Simple Wizard will help you to enable, okay. Alright. We will do that. Go over. Copy the ID is 21. Copy that. It's already disabled, but we're just going through the process. So you can see what's going on in the background here. Scrolling all the way down, copy the event number, or basically IRQ. Copying, closing. Press all the keys on the keyboard that will be used. Remember the order of the buttons pressed. Press Ctrl-C when finished. And it needs the password. Okay. Let's get ready to go. I'm going to press, for example, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, since there was a change, I'm just going to show you what it should do. So in the terminal, thankfully, it's already disabled. So this is the code that you finally need to do towards the end. And then going to do -S is going to track it, make it a daemon. A daemon, pardon me. Been talking with a friend by that name. Alright, /dev/input. And then we need our event number, which is event number 22. Okay, password. Okay, now all we do is, So let's just button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, enter. Okay, hit Control C. Basically, we would go through, enter all these in. Let's just do that real quick. Sudo leaf pad. We're going to go /etc. We're basically doing the job that the script is supposed to do, but it's not ready yet. And take that /act kbd for action keyboard, and it's a config file. If I can type right. Did it wrong again. Let's try that again. That's interesting. All right. All right. All right, we're going to try to find that. It should be in here somewhere. All right, we're just going to finish that out here. Searching for it. Sudo leaf pad act kbd.config. All right, here we go. And there's already a config here because I typed it up. Wow. Because I've already typed it up. So basically, when I get this enabled, it's going to do all these items here. And I could technically go and label each of these if I wanted. But since they're already made, I'm going to go ahead and activate it. To activate your new setups or your new macros, you just type in act kbd, then you type in the -d, then that device again, /dev, input, and then event 22. Don't forget to to be running in sudo, and sudo bang bang if you forget to do that. Now it's activated. So I am going to find a thing that we can put in these shortcuts. So we'll just pull up the keyboard shortcuts to assign certain shortcuts here. Now this could also be used not just to emulate multiple keystrokes, which I am going to further in the script to choose keystrokes or commands. When you choose keystrokes, you don't have to know that command. I already know it. I'm going to let you just type in the keystroke. Okay, so let's just do in general run dialog. We'll double click that. Alright, and what I'm going to end up doing is press 1 on the keypad. And you saw what it did. Control, Shift, Alt, exclamation point, which is 1. Okay, let's do that. Run dialog pops up. Okay, so we know that works. We'll just clear that out. Show the window selection screen. Alright. We'll just set that to the enter there. And if I hit enter, sometimes some of these don't like to work. Show desktop. Should be the easiest thing. Well, anyway, another thing that I wish I could show to you, in which I will, we'll go ahead and clear out that piece of junk. Alright, minimize that. We're going to bring my recording software over here to show you what it can do. Now, it'll let me, as you can see here, I can switch my scenes with the press of the button. For example, I want to go to my camera scene. I'm going to go ahead and switch us over to that, pressing 0 as a transition. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and go back to the laptop screen here. Look at that. Just a macro pad that I just made myself. And I will be posting updates, any updates that come to this project. Hopefully when it's in a better state, when I've worked out all the bugs, along with hopefully the community that gets behind me to help make this work. I am Jonathan Reynolds, and this is the end of today's Synovia Tech Talk. It's the end of this segment. I know my shirt color has changed. Look right beside me to the left for more videos concerning this project. For more updates, look in the description, and have a blessed day.